Gatewalkers is an isometric survival action RPG that sends you into randomly generated lively worlds to explore with a fast adjustable combat while overwhelming the player with a deep and rewarding yet sometimes tedious crafting system. I am Dorian the Explorer, and today we will jump into every portal available to find the answer to the question, Gatewalkers, is it for you? With your world on the deathbed and the possible solution to your survival hidden in dangerous, unexplored worlds, you'll be recruited by the Guild, a fully voiced organization with the goal to save mankind from extinction. You'll take charge with up to 3 other players jumping into randomly generated maps, each with their own survival mechanic. These worlds range from cold frozen tundras, toxic wastelands with unbreathable air, dark forests challenging your sanity, flying islands electrically charged, and unstable explosive firelands. Working around these mechanics takes at first a bit of preparation and planning, but a few game hours in, these issues become an afterthought. Except those dark ass forests where even with a light source I am as blind as a bat, and I know bats aren't blind, but you know what I mean. Accompanying the world's individual mechanics are the usual suspects, thirst and hunger, feeling more like a reminder to consume the buff food than an actual survival problem. With the survival part shuffling into the background, the fast-paced difficult combat can take center stage. With 9 weapons and countless variation options to choose from, the combat system offers great flexibility and constant challenge. Moving with WASD, equipped with a movement spell and up to 6 combat skills, you'll quickly adjust to the highlighted enemy attacks, taking on small and large enemies as well as well-designed bosses. With the health points being protected by a shield dependent on the worn equipment, and the stamina bar functioning as a resource for offensive and defensive moves, you'll be tiptoeing around the dangerous hits from your enemies, replenishing the lost points through usable items and by resting. The usable skills are provided by your worn gear, which is unlocked and crafted by your own hands, but more on the crafting system in a minute. The well thought out weapons offer great potential for a simple but skilled gameplay. With the forest staff, for example, you have skills to root the enemies, placing a damage curse on them, which can be triggered with your basic attacks, while the two-handed axe builds up bleeding stacks you can consume for a powerful finisher. Equipped with a sword and shield, twin daggers, a bow, a sword and a pistol, the choices are numerous. However, after testing out a bunch of those options, the animations and feel to the different weapons were lacking. A seemingly weightless two-handed hammer can be swung at the same speed as a one-handed sword might be viewed badly, and the movements of the characters can also sometimes feel a bit clunky. Between the battles and the countless enemies you encounter, you'll be gathering resources by skinning animals, mining ore, harvesting plants and chopping down trees to procure the necessary materials for the wanted equipment. With the progress tree, you have the choice to use acquired points for unlocking new recipes. These recipes vary between usable items, weapons, equipment, survival utensils and gathering tools. The more points you invest, the better and higher the tiers get. Hidden in the progress tree are further improvements like the epic and legendary crafting recipes, as well as elemental properties you can imbue into your gear. The enormous amount of possible items accompanied by the numerous materials you need to gather, and the collecting of these reminded me of a bloated monster hunter. Procuring those items was sometimes a bit of a drag, but luckily the fun combat, as well as the amount of things to do in the generated worlds, filled every minute of gameplay with joy. What? I still need one more? Oh, come on. The possibility to play this game with up to 3 other players offers a powerful co-op play. However, for the single players, this game unintentionally created one huge hurdle. Due to the constant online gameplay, there is no pause button, limiting the way you can explore a world heavily influenced by your real life.
Man! Bathroom!
Gatewalkers excels at offering the player fun, fast combat, a huge amount of character customization and challenging worlds to explore, while leaving a lot of room for improvement with the weightless weapons, the tedious acquiring of resources and the missing pause button. Gatewalkers is available for $24.50 on PC and released on the 12th of January 2023. So if you liked what you saw, then I would say that Gatewalkers is definitely for you. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the game are, and leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and as always, have a great day or evening.